You right there. Stop.
No. Ha, 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 ha.
Don't rob that bank.
Why not? Who's going to stop me? Certainly not you, Barber Man. What are you going to do? Brush me to death?
Think about your children. You'll go to jail, then you won't be able to provide for their basic needs, protect them, or let them develop properly. That goes against the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child.
Hey! I've never heard of this agreement. Since when has this come into effect?
Don't tell me you haven't heard. Surely even you watch the news. It's been in effect in over 193 countries since 1989.
Why does this prevent me from robbing banks? I'm not a child. And why do children get all the special treatment?
Children have their own rights because they are more vulnerable and they need special care which adults don't need. If you're not there to take care of your children, give them a proper education and all their basic needs and protect them from abuse and trafficking, because you robbed this bank, then you're violating their rights. That will get you extra jail time.
Where did this happen? I want to know who did this so I can track them down and then rob this bank.
The United Nations created this convention in New York on November 20, 1989. And as I said before, 193 countries agreed to the convention, so it would be pretty hard to track them down. Now, are you ready to submit to my super scissors and not rob this bank?
No. All of this fuss is unnecessary for a few simple-minded children. They don't need all of these rights. We should be able to manipulate and exploit them to our benefit. My children are my property after all. I should be able to do whatever I want with my property.
But your children are not your property. During the 44th session of the General Assembly of the United Nations, when the United Nations created the Convention on the Rights of the Child, they established that children are not the property of their parents. They are individuals that are part of the family and part of the community too. They are human beings just like us, and exploiting and manipulating them also goes against their rights.
So if children have their own special rights, does that mean that if they get tried in court, they can't plead the Fifth Amendment in the US? Does that also mean that they don't have the right to life, liberty and the pursuit of happiness because these are adults' rights?
No, children have the same general rights as adults too.
Who? So there really is no getting out of this situation?
Nope.
Wait. But my kids are above 13, so they're teenagers and not children anymore, right? So that means that this doesn't apply to my children.
Nice try, Barber Man, but the convention states that all persons under 18 are children.
Rats. You got me, Barber Man. I won't rob this bank. But to be honest, I thought you wouldn't be able to stop me with your shaving cream of justice.
Well, whenever there's a criminal's face to be shaved, Barber Man will be there.